Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, so I was trying to record something today so that I could kind of give everybody an update. I'm currently about 6 weeks out from leaving my job, my full-time job, to pursue um, freelance uh, artwork. I'm, I've been I mean, like, I did pretty good last month. I made enough money to actually, survive, so that was good. But, I know it's not going to always be stable. I know that things are going to happen where, there are going to be slower months and there are going to be busier months, and I'm just trying to prepare myself for that. I'm also really nervous about working on marketing because I'm just not a seller. I don't know how to sell myself. I don't know how to market. I don't have the money to spend on lots of ads or anything like that. I've been doing a lot of research on like algorithms for Facebook and Instagram and like YouTube. Um, and basically, in order for me to make those algorithms work for me, I'm gonna have to like post much more frequently, make a lot more content, and I just don't have the time. Like it's so hard. I would think, not having a full-time job, I would have so much more free time, but I don't. I feel like I actually have less because I'm here now all day. My daughter's gonna be out of school in like a week and a half. She's already, you know, wants to be with me all the time now, especially since I'm home all the time. So it's very difficult for me to get like free time alone for more than just like an hour at a time. Even while she's in school, it's hard. Um, so it's been a struggle. Like, I've decided, my best time to make art and to do what I need to do is usually at nighttime after she's in bed already. So I have some quiet time. But, then I end up staying up too late and then I have to wake up in the morning because she wakes me up and I have to get her ready for school. So it's definitely been an adjustment period. I'm trying to figure out how to balance my time, um, between my home life, my daughter, my housework, like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be home all day. I can do a little laundry and I can get the dishes done. I can make sure I, sweep and mop the floors regularly and do the vacuuming. Like it's not gonna happen. I still don't have the time for that. Um, even when I'm not doing actual commission work, I'm trying to create content for social media so that I can get more exposure. That's my real problem right now. It's not the fact that I don't have the skill or the time to complete the work. It's that I don't have the clientele. I don't have the exposure to enough people, um, you know, to find the ones that are attracted to my art style, the ones that are looking for what I make. So I need to find my clientele. I just need to get the reach out there, which I don't have right now. Um, I don't have enough like Instagram followers or social media followers at all. So if you follow me or if you don't, please do. If I share stuff on Instagram or Facebook, please feel free to share it. I'll make sure I post the links below here so that you guys can go and find me out. And I have posted a chart for pricing on my like custom portraits on my actual website, which is amberdangeloart.com. So you can go there and find that chart. It's under contact info. I think it's also listed under the portrait info, but you can find the chart there. I don't have a shop up. I haven't figured out how to open up a shop yet and also be able to like link a way for clients to communicate with me because, custom portraits are very personal. I feel like you need to have one-on-one contact with your client, make sure that they understand and that you understand what their expectations are. When it comes to portraiture, it's a very personalized project. You have to make sure that you're getting what your client wants, as far as the type of image they're looking for, whether they want something super realistic, whether they want something more stylized. And if they do want something really realistic, they have to provide good source material. Like I can't just make something up that looks exactly like somebody without having a good photo reference. If the person's not smiling in the picture and you want them to be smiling in the portrait, it's impossible for me to know what that person's smile looked like without having a good photo reference. I can't just make it up. And I don't think people understand that. You can't just make it up and then have it look like that person. Like, I can make up a face, I can make up a facial expression, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be what that person looked like when they did that facial expression. So, I know that people who are not artists or who like have never really tried making art would really understand that, because it's not something that they get. Like, they think, oh, it's an artist, they can make it up. But there might be somebody out there who can do that, but it's very rare. It's definitely not me. I can draw from references. I can draw pretty much anything that I see as long as I can see it. But if it doesn't look like what you want it to look like, then it's not going to work out. So, anyway, yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm still kind of working on trying to get my print, my like print shop put together. I ordered a couple of sample prints from a company, and I'm still waiting for those to be mailed to me. And I have a scanner here at home, but it's not necessarily like the best scanner ever. So, and it can only scan small images. It can't scan anything over like, I think, like 9 by 12 or something like that. So anything bigger than that I want scanned, I either have to be able to take a photo of it with a good scanning camera, or I have to take it to like FedEx to try to get it scanned. And then, making sure the colors are all adjusted correctly. And then the paper quality, I ordered samples of those too. So I really like the paper quality from this one company. I hope that my prints turn out well. As soon as I get those prints figured out, I will make sure to open up a shop for print ordering so people can at least order prints. But before that, I've actually, like I said, I've got commissions open. If you are interested in a commissioned like custom portrait or anything else, I don't just do portraits. If you've ever seen anything else that I do that you think that you would like, please reach out to me, and we can talk about what it is that you are really looking for, and if there's a price range that you need it to be within, or I can work with you. So just keep that in mind. And otherwise, I'm working on a couple of different projects for myself. I started art journaling again. Story actually started art journaling with me. I can't believe I never thought of this before. I keep like telling myself, oh my gosh, why did I never think of this before? Because she absolutely loves cutting paper and like gluing things together. So like, obviously art journaling is exactly something that she should be doing. And she loves art in every form anyway, just because, she's had so much exposure to it. So I have a ton of like old scrapbooking papers and like stickers and stuff, from when I used to make scrapbooks like long, long, long time ago. And I'm like, what am I ever going to do with all this stuff? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, we can make art journals. So I just pulled out my bin and, got all my stuff out, and I kind of gave her a little sketchbook that she could use to put her pages together on. And we sat down and we started art journaling the other day, and she just couldn't stop thanking me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this with me, mommy. Like, I love this. This is so much fun. Thank you for art journaling with me. Thank you for letting me use all your art supplies. Like, she's just the sweetest thing ever. So yeah, she really loves it. And then she asked me if we can do it the next day, all day long. So it was so funny. We got up in the morning and we did it, and she actually made a video which I'll post on her YouTube channel, which, yes, she does have her own YouTube channel. It's Stories. So you can look for her too. And I can post her link down below too, so you guys can find her. But she made a little YouTube video of her art journaling experience. So it was really fun. I've also been working on an acrylic painting of Story, which I'm really excited about. It's acrylic, which is weird. Like, I always thought I liked acrylic a lot, but I really don't. I really don't like it that much. I think I should have probably started painting it in oils, which I still could on top of the acrylic paint, but just oil paint is so much easier to blend, and I'm such a like when I work, I like to blend as I paint. I don't like to blend the colors together and then put it on the board as much. So yeah, it's a learning experience. It's been such a long time since I really like painted a whole painting in acrylics that yeah, I'm just trying to remember how it works. And my style is obviously going to be different when I'm doing acrylic painting than it would be if I was doing oils, or even watercolors, which I'm still working on my skills for that too. But yeah, that's another video that I'm going to be making this week, hopefully, is my my watercolor paint creations. So I made my paint binder the other day, and I've got all my supplies that I need. So I really just need to sit down and have the time to mix the paint up and record the process, and then I can make the video once I get that done. I might have to make it in a couple of parts because the binder process I already recorded, and then I'm going to record this part, and then there's obviously going to be like, I don't know how long it takes for it to dry, to be honest with you, but once it's dry I want to show like the finished product. So I don't know, it might be a few weeks before I am able to post anything, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep working on that. So that's just another project I'm doing, just basically for content purposes, and also because I really wanted to try making my own paint. I thought it would be really fun. So that's going to be coming up too. But, like as for right now, I've been doing a lot of sketching. I've got this sketchbook that I just started working on like a week ago. I started doing some stuff for MerMay in here because it's May, and mermaid, and I thought MerMay would be right up my alley. Like I love painting mermaids. I love drawing mermaids. I have a mermaid tattoo that I designed myself. But I love mermaids so much. I've always loved them, and so I've always drawn them. And I feel like there's just something about it, like it's just not calling to me the same way that it used to. And I don't know if it's just like the style that I want, and my style's evolving, and I don't know. But anyway, this whole book is mostly full of just like mermaids, or like attempts to draw mermaids. So I've got, like this was supposed to be a prompt for like angelic, and it's very sketchy and it's very kind of like cheesy, but it's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. Okay. And then let's see, there's this one. This one was like a provocative mermaid. This one I actually posted on Instagram. I was just feeling a little bit low that day. I don't know. I just really like this. I thought it was very emotional. Just this quick watercolor sketch. There's a couple of these. This one I actually turned into the digital sketch that I posted on Facebook, actually, and I think Instagram too. So if you follow me there, you would see that. My digital painting of this, which, is not great because I'm not a digital artist, but I'm working on it. I'm trying. Here's another one. I actually digitized this one too. It looks pretty cheesy on my digital sketch, but I haven't posted any of those because I don't know, I'm not proud of them, so I don't want to post them. Here's another little like pinup mermaid girl. She's like got her little umbrella there. So it's kind of blurry, but and I got this one. This is one that Story actually drew. He did it like a drawing along with like a horse mermaid, a Pegasus mermaid, and then she wanted me to draw it. I didn't do the draw along. I just like made it up, but she really wanted me to do this, so I made copies of it. So she colored in like a coloring book. Here's another like pinup mermaid I did with, yeah. So these are all just like sketchy. I didn't do any like finished artworks of these, so that's why I didn't post any of these really. This one I actually digitized too. I really, really liked the sketch that I did of this lady, of this mermaid. Here's just like a face that I thought looked kind of mermaidy. Here's another like pinup girl. There's another little one. I don't like that one that much. This one actually is the one that I turned into that big watercolor painting that I did. But I love this so much. I love this sketch so much. I was like, oh, that's gonna be cool. So, then just some like little doodles of like mermaidy borders, a couple of little like face sketches. I did some like little bugs and creatures, little snail there, moths. Here's my Mama Bear sketch that I did for Mother's Day. I did some other Mother's Day. I did like a little manatee and a mommy manatee. Here's a face I drew. That's terrible too. It was just like a sketch idea I had. I really wanted to focus on the eyes, so I might still do something with eyes like that. Another mermaid. Another. This was my idea for another one that I actually turned into a bigger piece, but I never finished it because I didn't really like the way it was turning out. It was like this kind of like an Ouroboros, mermaid Ouroboros. Some more faces. I'm just trying to get my face proportions down again. Like it's taking me a while to get back into the swing of it. So like some noses, my noses are always hard for me. So I don't know. I want to practice some noses and some like sort of profile views of a face, sort of just made up, but also using reference, so they weren't like portraits per se, but this one was a cool portrait of a girl on Pinterest. I found it was really cool, so I liked the just a mouth. Another mermaid, mermaid queen. I like this one a lot. Turned out pretty cool. Sorry for the glare. This one with her, she looks like a sorceress, I think. I love this one actually. I think I might do something with this for like a witchy type thing. Maybe I'll ink it in Inktober. What is okay. This one was like a Marilyn Monroe pose, and I turned her into a mermaid in a bathtub. It was kind of cool. There's the sketch for that drawing I was working on with the mermaid or Boris. Just some more sketches, like these are done in ballpoint pen. Face sketches. I really like these ones too. This page was one of my faves. But I really realized also how much I love sketching in ballpoint pen. I don't know why. It's just, it's like very satisfying to just know that you can't erase it. You know, like also getting the lighter shades and the darker shades with like how much pressure you add to the pen, etc. This was a little like ocean scene I started. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's like a little nautilus and a turtle and a jellyfish. Some corals and stuff down here. The seahorse and some ideas I was writing down for different marine life and stuff I could use around like a mermaid portrait maybe. I started drawing a moth, and then I was like, oh, I like the Luna moths, so I drew Luna. Some like wildflowers, and then I started doing a really cool thing about this. And here, let me see if I had other sketches in here about this. Yeah, some like mushrooms, little mushroom sketches, little ferns, mushrooms. That was like a layout I did for the thing I wanted to make, and then I wanted to do some little mushrooms and snails. This one was cute. It was like a mushroom, a snail and a mushroom, and then another snail like floating away on a dandelion seed. And then this was some lunar, what are these called? Moonflowers, which bloom at night. So I actually did this big, which I haven't finished yet, but I'm working on this too. It's on watercolor paper, so I could use watercolor or markers, or I really could use anything. I could use colored pencils on here too. I'm thinking to do watercolors with colored pencils maybe, or even markers. I don't know, maybe a combo, maybe some gel pens. We'll see. But it's just got some sketchy stuff on it still. I'm not 100% committed to the design yet, but the black markers can finish part. So, and then here's that mermaid that I was working on too that I never actually finished either. So these are two projects that I have sort of going on in the background. I'm also working on a portrait of Story, which I'm really excited about because it's so cute. But like I said, it's an acrylic, so it's taking me a little bit longer. Anyways, this video has been a long video, and I really appreciate it if you watched it all the way through because I know it didn't really offer a whole lot of information. But stay tuned because I am, planning on adding some more content. I'm just working on things. I have a video that I did of a portrait that I'm going to be editing and uploading soon too. And then, like I said, the watercolor paint making video, which will be upcoming too. So I really appreciate all of you guys. I know I don't have a whole lot of followers yet, but all of you guys who do watch my videos, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you for watching, and thank you for being interested. And, I do really appreciate it if you share my content, and just, like word of mouth is so important. Just so I can get more of a reach, so I can get to those people that, might be interested in what I'm doing and might like to see it and, hire me. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Like I said, please share. And I will see you guys soon.